Welcome, Legionnaires, to the first episode of our Planet Crafter series. As you just seen, we have crashed into the planet. Now, what we're going to do first is run around, grab some materials so we can start to survive. The premise of this game is to build a base, survive it, and terraform it, which is what we are intending to do. So let's have a quick little look around at our surroundings, so that way you guys can have a look at how this place looks. So let's get on with it. Okay, here we go. Bare planet, nothing new. Bile jumping, we've got some ice and our extractor. So the premise at the moment, what we've got to do is craft some items, which is up there in the top left corner. And the way we do that is grab some materials like so. Get some, that one. And then we'll head back to our escape pod, I guess you could call it. And we also do have to keep an eye on our oxygen, water, and health. So this is our task, as you will. Yes, atmosphere would be very good. And this is our crafter. Hello, crafter. Alrighty, so what do we need? We need some more iron, just all that stuff. Alright, so we'll go collect some of that stuff, and then we'll be right back. Alright, Legionnaires, we have collected several materials that we needed here, so that way we can build our construction tool. Now, all we got to do is press the button. And now we put that into our abilities thing, and now we can look at what we can make. So our first task is to obviously make some living accommodation and doors and all that kind of good jazz, so that way we can start terraforming the planet. So what we're going to do now is go collect another iron and a couple more things so we can make the doors. So let's go do that. And while we're out here, we can have a little bit of a look at the land too. Now, also, I'm not going to be building my base down here, and I would not recommend it for you guys as well, for the simple fact this area floods like no tomorrow when the terraforming starts to happen. So what we're going to do is come up here, is where I personally like to build my base. There are a few other places you can build, but this is just my personal preference. Okie dokie. And oh yes, there is some ships to explore as well. Now what we're going to do is whack it around about here, because it's reasonably flat and you can see all around, and this is actually a very good spot to place a base. I forgot that, I had to get one more iron. A good place to place a base, as it is practically dead center in the map. Now I personally like to have mine a little bit higher, so we're going to go, we'll build the stairs first. That way it's off the ground. Yes, yes. We need to hustle now. Ah, crap. Iron. Now, we're probably going to pass out, but that's okay. We go back to our little base anyway down there. So, whack that there, and then we'll come back to it. And dead. Okay. That was a bit of an oops. I'll take that as well. Okay. Now, quickly run back up there, grab our materials so we can finish building the beginning of our outpost. It's not going to be overly too grand at the moment. It's going to only be a couple modules, so that way we can make a better thing when it comes along. Because as the game progresses, you unlock more modules, and they become very large if need be. Okay, come on. Da, 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 da. What did I need? Silicone, don't I? There it is. What? Now we'll whack a door on our base. That way we can potter around up here and don't have to worry. There we go. And then there's our oxygen building. Now, so first step into terraforming, we shall build let's try the heat. No, not yet. We'll go a couple wind turbines so that way we can get some power going. And yes, this is our dead body. We can actually grab all our stuff back, and we're good now. So a lot of this game is a bit of rinse and repeat. You got to just keep on doing this kind of thing, but that's okay. It's kind of fun regardless. Now we've got power in our base. Now, as the game progresses, you do also get better power making abilities. This is just a basic one. It does power things fairly well, but as like I said, the game progresses, and you will see them eventually. They will get better and better. For a crafter part 2, so that way we can craft some oxygen tanks and explore this area a little more, and you guys can enjoy looking at the scenery, even though there's not much of scenery at the moment. What else do we need for that? Silicone. Hello? Silicone. Yes. Okay, some silicone makes. We made it! Shower. Now, meteor showers are quite frequent around here, so nothing to worry about. Hey ho, hey ho. Just out in a meteor shower I go. Alright. Just like that, that's how we can create some oxygen so we can go for a slightly longer journey, because what our plan is to do today is to make at least one of these, one each of all these here today, and we've already got the wind turbine, so that is one checked off our list. Our next one, I think we should be this one, so that way we can start the vegetation going. So we just need one more iron to go get that going. Now, whack that wherever. Very nice. Now, there is a plant that I'm going to go back down to our escape pod to go grab, so we can whack it in there. So, bear with me, Legionnaires, while we run down and then run back up. Wave at the meteors. Waving, waving. Alright. Now there are things that do come down in the meteors that are useful. That was a bit close. But at the moment, I don't think there's too much coming down that we need, so that's okay as well. Just try and avoid them, because when they do hit, they do hurt. Now we put our first plant in there, and as you can see, it is producing oxygen at 0.15. So and we got our first T. Yep, there we go. Our terraforming index is on its way up, slowly but steadily. So what is next on our agenda to grab? We want to build a drill, so we'll go grab some more iron, and then we shall construct our drill. We'll probably have to construct a couple more wind turbines, so that way we can actually progress with the terraforming. Alrighty. One drill. Thought as much. And there we go, our first little drill. This won't be the last. We will make more as time goes on. I'll probably do a few more off camera, but for the big milestones, we will definitely mainly do it on camera. So what we're going to do is base those along the way so we can make some oxygen, and we're going to make a little... but we will worry about the along with the game, but we will go on a trek in this episode to go get the heater parts, which is the iridium, and I think I know where that is, so we're going to go get some. But first, let's get some oxygen, water, and we've already got that, I might as well make that while we're here. Let's go find a little bit more silicone. Now, the game is, like I said, a lot of this where you run out, collect the resources, come back, go out, collect, so on and so forth, but that is a-okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. Alright. Now we've got that. We shall equip it. Don't equip that. Re-equip that. There we go. And that is all we need from in here. I think we need that one, actually. So we'll quickly make that as well. More silicone. I think that's there we go. That one there. Okay. Before we head out on our trek, let us have some food. Water should be fine. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is go find, like I said, the iridium, so we can get that heater going. Now we're going over to that cave over there. Since I've played this before, I know where certain items are. It makes it a bit easier for us, so we can just get things done and not have to ditz around too much. So let's enjoy the journey. Hopefully no more meteors, but we'll see how that goes. Hi-ho, we're on a trek we go. Now, if we find some along the way, we'll pick them up, but mostly what comes down at the meteors at the moment is the very easy stuff to grab, so there's no need for it at the moment. Yes. Have a look at all of this land, and we shall call it this land. Very few people will understand that reference, but if you do, good for you. Yes. Now see the red glowy stuff? We shall come and collect you. Oh shit. Oxygen. Get more than one, so that way we can at least make two. Or maybe three if it's nearby. Yep, there we go. We won't go too far in here. Oh, okay. We'll also maybe pick up the sulfur. Oh, no. That was ice. I thought it was the sulfur. Alrighty. Aluminum? Or aluminium? Alright. Let's head back to base while we still can. Collecting things as we go. do get a jetpack with great mobility moving around, and like your little video that, or you do vehicle. That's very, and with them you get that to that point where not there yet. Da 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 da. A tale as old as time. Cookies so far too, but something to. Oh, sir. We need some iron and silver in this area. Titanium. Iron. Alrighty, so we don't want it all bunched up around the base because this base is going to get bigger, so we're going to spread it out a little bit when it comes to where we put a few of our machines. So the drills, I think, will stay over there. We'll bring the heaters over here, but I think we need to put them inside. Yeah. What will the platform do? Need more iron now. Woohoo! Almost there. Oh, okay, fine. Looks like we have to play inside as well, but that's alright. We can figure out some. Yes, thank you, game. We'll figure out something to do with our platform later. We'll just leave it there for now. We'll probably deconstruct it if we need to, but for now, we're just going to keep going. Ah, no. Alright, whack our heater, our first little heater, just there in the corner. There we go. So, I think that's about it in the Legionnaires, where all we needed to do for the first part was to deal with getting these little items going. But like I said, we're going to definitely expand on our base here eventually. I might do a lot of that off camera, so that way I'm not boring the living shit out of you guys, because it can get a little bit jarring. Otherwise, Legionnaires, I hope you enjoyed this episode. My thoughts on the game: there is definitely room for improvement, and there is also apparently a DLC coming out soon, which I'm looking forward to because I have thoroughly enjoyed playing this game. Criticism, there's not much that I can say about that, but there would be some cool ideas I do have, like a cool crossover, especially with Alien Romulus out. It'd be cool to see some aliens in a cave or something, if that was possible, or some like facehugger eggs or something like that. That would be awesome. If you are the developers and you listen to that, you know, consider it. It'd be really cool. Otherwise, we will see you in the next one, Legionnaires, as we are going to continue the series, and we'll see how far we get. We'll definitely terraform it. There's definitely some really cool Easter eggs other than that as well. Yes, that's about it, Legionnaires, and we will see you in the next episode.